It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Bears headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone. It's Heath. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Hokies offense will go on the attack first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The Hokies want to crank the tempo. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So Baylor's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now we see Dawson Pendergrass. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Running inside, it's Turner. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Flagway trying to be heard above the noise. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Moving away from pressure. And slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Bears decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The screen, and watch out. Hard-hitting tackle.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Flagway wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Flagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The give to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Flagway under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On first down from their own 22. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Hokies in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Hokies looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense, a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. He's got it on the right. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Hokies are in the hurry up. Wide receiver going in motion. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback will keep it. Short gain on the play before he slides. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Oh, they're after him. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Bears will call on their punt team. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Throwing right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Many times the Hokies have had a dynamic threat running the ball at quarterback, but you got to be efficient like this in the passing game.
No doubt, and you got to have some balance on offense. You got to be able to make those plays down the field in the passing game to make you honor it, get some guys out of the box so it's not just running quarterback all the time.
And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you...
Deep shot for the end zone. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Hokies. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Got his man on the right. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying the left side. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Throwing, Lagway. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt. And
runs through, man. He might have some space. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Trying to make magic with his feet. Tackled there by the defense. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Never a doubt. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Heath. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his target down the middle. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Hokies want to move quickly. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. On target to the left. Breaks into the open. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 9 team, the TCU.
Hokies will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half.
Snags it, and he's open. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice.
He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of options here, run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. They'll try to power their way ahead. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here's Lagway to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Catch and stride inside the 15. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Just keep slinging it. Now improvising. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Coming out with it, it's Heath. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession. Turning it on! Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
So now it's 2nd and long. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Red pass, it's complete. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's a big stride inside the 10. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Running the red zone, it's Hawkins. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Motion from the wideout. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down.
Hey, finally, we see a nice gain. It's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
The Bears will hustle to the line.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Flagway wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game.
Finding some room. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his...
A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and they're...
Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38. The running game doing work. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Got enough for the 1st. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Hokies. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bears moving quickly to the line. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores. Got to push the ball down the field. Take more chances.
Flag wave. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen two big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Got a man in the middle. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Again, it's Lagway. Unloads to the right. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. Now on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They want that clock to run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Baylor Bears call their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab in their space. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him.
He'll take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. The Bears want to crank the tempo. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Trying to take it back. Pass to 50. Pass to 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. And they turn it into a defensive score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Oh, and he missed it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's Lagway to pass. They've got the screen set up. He's stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th.